Alright, I'm gonna try and see this again. I'm gonna try this shit. Try this shit out. Try this fuck shit out. No, but, um, yeah, just try and see what I could do by talking about random shit for 15 minutes, I guess. See if I could do that. Just talk about random shit for 15 minutes while I have gameplay going on in the background, specifically Batman Arkham City. But hey, I'm sure a lot of DC fans will love that because hey, Batman Arkham City is a really good game in this series and was recently re-released alongside both Arkham Asylum and Knight at the same time. So, sure they love it. They'll love that. So, anyways, yeah, no, I'm just gonna be talking about random shit, not about the game itself, but just random shit. Not random shit in the game, just random shit in real life that I've just been hearing about. Not really my life per se, but it's just more or less whatever is going on, and I'm really playing terribly. Holy shit! But I was so good at this. Holy crap! And also, yeah, this is specifically the Wii U version where you get all the where you get a special specific power up. Whatever, who gives a shit? Anyways, no, but this is mainly what I'm trying to think about doing for the rest of the channel. Well, I have some ideas, but hopefully they'll go through in the end. Hopefully. All I can just say is well, hope to continue whatever I've been doing. Just sometimes writer's block can happen. That's all. I'm not saying it wouldn't. Oh no, it would. But yeah. Oh, and also for a little bit of a rant going on when it comes to how many fanboys, specifically console fanboys, try and justify a bunch of shit like, oh, emulation is piracy, da 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 da. Ironically, I'm playing on an actual console. I know. I'm actually legitimately playing on my legit copy that I bought. Well, someone bought it for me, technically, but whatever. I own this copy, basically. So, can't be telling me, oh no, emulation's piracy, when it's your copy. You can back it the fuck up. That's exactly the point. You can literally back it up if it's your copy that you bought. And you have the right to do whatever the fuck you want with it. So no one can tell you what to do with it if you legally bought it. And that's pretty much your right to do that. So really, it's not the right of the company to do so. Or really, I mean, sure, the digital downloads, they could suspend you from it, but that's the point. When it comes to physical copies, why? Why do they do that? And then fanboys try and justify that as if there's a reason for that. I'm like, no, there is no reason for that. So all it is just really just a bunch of bullshit. Oh, hold on. But yeah, no, that's the thing. They just want to justify it. And it's like, okay, keep justifying your bullshit excuses on why you try to support a company that doesn't care about you. A corporation that could not care less about you, even if they try. They can keep saying, oh, you get this, you get that, you get this, you get that. No, you don't. You really do not. In other words, they're really lying to you. And plus, how do you know if it's all fact that they're going to give you what they're telling you they're giving you? Because you don't know that. How do you know? You know? Do you have any evidence to back it up? Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Knowing you fanboys, you don't. Seriously, that's the thing with Nintendrones and, well, they call them ponies, but even then I find that an insult to a pony. Exactly. I just find that as an insult. So really, I just call them phonies. Because, Sony, phony, get it? But anyways, I know I'm playing really badly, but I don't care. As I'm trying to talk about console fanboys and why they justify everything. Why they justify their shitty behaviors is beyond me. Especially a particular certain Nintendrone that has been persistent on YouTube that I think you know who he is. If you know, you know. and I'm sure everybody knows who he is. So yeah, I'm not gonna say who he is. Especially if you watch the YouTuber Oh No It's Alex, you know who he is. Well, not Oh No It's Alex, but you get what I mean. You know the YouTuber I'm talking about. Since Oh No It's Alex talks about him or talked about him once or twice, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. I did see some of his, I saw some of Oh No It's Alex's fanboy expose videos and whatnot. So I know exactly what I mean. So but anyways, yeah, no. Speaking of Odo, it's Alex. Credit to him, where I did see his fanboy exposed video. His very long one, by the way. It's a stream technically, but a VOD. I actually did see that. Saw the VOD and everything. Yeah, credit to him. I love that. I just love it when he exposed a lot of phonies and Nintendrones. Loved it, especially since they were brainless and very mindless, and how they're like supporting a corporation that doesn't care about them. Why do you care? Exactly. Why do you care? That's the thing. There, that's the thing I never got with them is why do you care? You clearly don't. And oh, my gamepad is about to die. Hold on for a second. Now, of course, I'm not going to say that, Xbox fanboys, I'm not going to say that those don't exist either. No. No, Microsoft is not very, what's the word? Infallible. There we go. Microsoft is not infallible. They have their fair share of problems. Remember the Xbox 360's Red Ring of Death? Yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody remembers that one. We cannot forget that. None of us will ever forget it. No matter how many times Microsoft wants us to forget that, it's not happening. They can say, oh, just forget it, it doesn't exist. It does. As long as it existed, we will remember that forever till the day we die. Or the day some of us are dead. And I'm gonna be real with you. They really do act like that never existed. And same thing with Nintendrones acting like the Switch is perfect when in reality it isn't. Especially since you do realize that thing that thing cannot be up to snuff with brand new consoles in this current generation. Not that I care for $500 bricks or anything. $500 bricks with circuitry built in. Why does it matter? A $500 piece of plastic, you have to spend $700 to $800 more for more than what you paid for the thing to begin with, all just to get more games. Like, why? Especially for a service that ultimately doesn't add up, or ultimately adds up to more than what you paid for the thing in the first place. It's just pointless. That's just how I look at it. But yeah, hold on. Anyway, you get the gist. So, long story short, they have no idea what they're talking about, and which is surprising when, well, surprising when Oh No It's Alex calls out, well, you know who, and calls him out on his nonsense. And I loved it when he did that. It made the world for me. Especially since when a lot of fanboys pretty much get their comeuppance. It's great when that happens, and to see the day when they realize what they did was wrong or what they say is wrong, and realize that they're in the wrong, that's when I'm just like, finally the world is finally that they're getting karmic retribution for what they said and did, pretty much. And trying to damage control everything and say that it's not wrong, then this and this and that, and then go on and say, well, emulation is piracy, which, for the record, emulation is not piracy. By their own logic, that would mean that they are pirates themselves, right? I mean, they had to have emulated an NES game on their Wii. I'm not joking. Because by that logic, wouldn't that mean you've pirated a game from the NES on your Wii? Because how are you going to play an NES game on your Wii without pirating it? But, hey, I'm just going by their logic. Let's just think about that. Really think about that, huh? But yeah, no. Because I highly doubt you could play an NES game on your Wii without pirating it. Yeah, no. I call bullshit on that. Uh, or at least bullshit on the fact that, you act like you've never pirated anything in your life. Like a song, a movie, or whatever. You act like you never did before. Doesn't surprise me. So, it's sad to see when people try to support a corporation that doesn't care about them and could care less about them and only care about their money. That's the thing. They only see wallets and not people. That's the thing with corporations. They see wallets, not people. So that's my take on that. um, and Sony, this whole console war bullshit kind of thing technically may have started around the Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo era, but you got to remember the whole console war nonsense and whatnot didn't exactly explode until the Xbox 360 and PS3, Xbox 360, Xbox 360, and pretty much the PS3 and whatnot. And back when those consoles were brand new, people were arguing over which one was better, and I'm like, who gives a shit? Like, they both are the same thing. It's just sometimes you get some exclusives that you can't get on either platform. Sometimes you're gonna get a PS3 exclusive, and sometimes you're gonna get a 360 exclusive. And also, who always, brags about, oh, there's nothing to play on anything that isn't my platform that I like. It's like, well, if there's nothing to play on the platform that you like, then play the platform you like then. It's not that hard. Seriously. Not that hard to understand. Oh, and, he always says, that, oh, you're trying to downplay my favorite platform. No, we're not. Especially since that platform, it's not as good as you think, but it's not as good as you're making it out to be. Let's just put it that way. Or as he's making it out to be, not you. Not you. No, not that I blame you viewers for that, or whatever. Basically, no. No. What I mean is, like, he just always says we're downplaying Nintendo. It's like, that's the platform that he's referring to is Nintendo. Or he always refers to, is Nintendo. I mean, who else would it be? The Big Red themselves. The people that would take down mods and fan games and so on and so forth. But you know what I mean. That corporation. The one that doesn't care about you. Kind of like Disney. They don't care about you. They only see money. They see your wallet and not you. So, yeah, bottom line, don't even try and justify this. You know it's gonna bite you in the ass later, right? Like, so don't even justify it in the end of the day. So, yeah, I guess that's about it. I guess that's about it. There's not much I could say other than what I said. Yeah, I guess that's about it. So what can we learn from this? Well, what we can learn from this is don't be an asshole, or don't try to tell someone what they can and cannot do with their favorite video game platform, let alone if they have an emulator, then let them use it. And plus, emulation is not piracy. That's another thing you could take from this. Emulators are not the same thing as pirating. But just because something is legal doesn't mean it's morally correct, granted, but that's besides the point. And plus, if you're emulating a game that, isn't sold anymore, then what does it hurt? It hurts no one. So don't even try and justify that. But knowing you fanboys, I know y'all gonna try to justify it and say, oh no, this is wrong, grr, it's wrong, horrible, Well, keep thinking that way. And it will bite you in the ass one day later when PC will be the ultimate platform for everyone to use. I mean, consoles still have their place, granted, but to me, PCs are the ultimate platform to use. So, but with that being said, I'm gonna head out. Deuces.